Because it's never about the drugs. It's never about the food. It's never about the gambling. It's never about those impulses. That's just the behavior that comes out of avoidance of a deeper emotion. So where people will go, oh, you're an alcoholic. You need to go and, go to a facility where you don't drink. Okay, you might stop drinking, but you'll probably take up taking something other unhelpful, dopamine eliciting behavior. Like, it's never about the thing you're doing. It's always about the deeper emotion. Do the good things most of the days, so then you can do bad things. Yeah. Right? So I'm all about, like, I love having fun. I love going out. I love having, a blowout on the weekend, but I know exactly what I need to do to get back on track. And I don't feel guilty about it. Yeah. Like, rumination and guilt is really bad. But like, if you are like really down the other end of the spectrum and you're not doing anything right, first, just get your sleep right for a start. Just do that one thing. And if you can't get your sleep right, get sleep consistency. So that means try to get to bed at the same time every night. And so what you find is a lot of other stuff just falls into place because you've got the bandwidth to think about eating better or exercising. So if you can't get to bed early, at least go to bed at the same time every night, even if it's late. Yeah. Right? So just have one consistent thing in your life. And then I think that when people are trying to anesthetize themselves with alcohol, drugs, food, what they're trying to do is they're trying to, as I said, anesthetize from a feeling, right? There's some emotion that they don't want to feel. And so before you go to the fridge, and you mindlessly saying that, and before you know it, you've just rammed something into your face, just try and think, what was I thinking right before that moment? Or before you go to get a cigarette, or before you go to reach for a drink, or you plan a big night, you're going to go out and get on it. You think, what was I just thinking? And you will find that there will be a persistent emotion that you're avoiding. And I think then once you just go, oh, you know what sends me to the fridge? You know what sends me to the bottle is that thing. And then you need to go and get some professional help. There's so many books, there's so many podcasts. Even get on ChatGPT and say, I have a food addiction, or I have this addiction. And I just realized the thought that made me want to do that thing is this thought. What do you think I should do? And ChatGPT, even the free version, is excellent at being your personal psych.
Will it generally be a consistent emotion that's driving that impulse or that desire, or will it jump around?
It could jump around, but at the basis of it, it's probably the same thing. It's fear of not being loved, fear of not being accepted, humiliation, embarrassment. So it's some emotion that makes you feel separate from others, or separate from your real self.
And a negative emotion, obviously, right?
And it could be dressed up as I'm overweight, I am unlovable, I can't get a promotion, I'm not earning much money. But when you peel the onion back and you ask why do you feel like that, there usually is a kernel, and it's probably something that might have started in your childhood, something from your parents. But yeah, I think that a life left unexplored is a life not worth living. And as you get older, you think, my God, I'm so sick of being sick of myself. Surely I better work my shit out by now. And I think that unless you endeavor into uncovering what's driving these bad behaviors, why do I keep doing the same dumb stuff over again, and you really are sick of that person that does that, it's really hard to ever be successful and ever be truly happy and have really good relationships and be a good parent. I've spent a lot of time investigating, why was I like that? Why did I do those things?
It's fascinating. So kind of getting to the crux of that kernel, as you described it, in theory, and resolve that, and then these other things, these impulses dissipate. And
because it's never about the drugs. It's never about the food. It's never about the gambling. It's never about those impulses. That's just the behavior that comes out of avoidance of a deeper emotion. So when people will go, oh, you're an alcoholic, you need to go and, go to a facility where you don't drink. Okay, you might stop drinking, but you'll probably take up taking something other unhelpful, dopamine eliciting behavior. Like, it's never about the thing you're doing. It's always about the deeper emotion.
That's fascinating. The thing is not the thing.
No, it's not the drugs. It's not the alcohol. It's not the booze. It's not the food. And I think people get caught up in that.
It's